On the way, yeah, okay.
Yeah, now first speaker is VJ, attending from the States, and she is working on motivational strategy, level 3, project 1, emotional intelligence. And her speech title is empathy, and speech time is 5 to 7 minutes. And her evaluator is JJ, who is me. Okay, JJ, would you introduce her project? Sure, Mr. Toastmaster of the Day. So, okay, here's VJ's project. So, purpose of the purpose statement says the purpose of this project is for the member to cultivate an understanding of how her emotions impact relationships. It is also designed to help the member identify how other emotions impact her emotional states. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspects of her experience, journaling emotions and being aware of emotions when interacting with others. Now back to you, Mr. Toastmaster of the Day. Thank you, Mr. Evaluator JJ. Now I'd like to introduce the first speaker, VJ. VJ, empathy, VJ.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day and fellow Toastmasters. Respect, integrity, service, excellence. Core values of Toastmasters. Is it just only for Toastmasters? Or these are human values? Thumbs up if you think it is human values. Whether you are a Toastmaster or a general public, it is utmost important to understand and feel empathy for fellow beings and express kindness. Every being is intelligent with needs, dreams, ambitions, fear, worry, anxiety. Empathy in seeing the situations from others' point of view. That is what empathy is all about. Let me share some experiences that I had. On a train journey, I was sitting on the window seat, and there was a young gentleman sitting just in front of me in early 20s, and his dad was sitting across, and I had another passenger sitting next to me. So the young man, he had a nice, crisp outfit, khaki pants and a pink shirt, and unusually a wristwatch in his hand, not a cell phone. So he was sitting there very neatly dressed, and his father was with a black bag, but his outfit was not as crisp as his son. But he looked very cheerful. Maybe looks like he had a long day, but both of them had a very happy time together. But what caught my attention was the discussion between the father and the son. The son was sitting near the window, and he was looking outside, and their conversation was, what I heard was, the son was just asking, "Dad, I see the trees are moving. Dad, I see people are waving." Dad said, "Yes, my son." And he said, "What is that white thing in the sky, Dad? It looks like a cotton that you gave me yesterday." And Dad said, "Oh, those are clouds. That's where rain comes from." And then he's asking, "What is that? Something flying on the sky, few things." And I looked through the window also, and I saw a curvature of the birds flying high. So it was all the birds, and Dad said, "They are called geese." "Oh, there is something that is flickering and moving. What is that, Dad?" "There's a light flashing." Dad said, "That's an aeroplane. I'm going to take you one day in an aeroplane, just like today we are going in a train." And I was just watching both the conversation between them. And my neighbor next to me was sitting, and he told Dad, you know, he was curious and also maybe he was frustrated. He told Dad that maybe you should, why don't you take your son to a doctor? Maybe that will be helpful. And Dad just gave a smile. And he said, yes, you are right. We are just coming back from a doctor's office. My son was in the hospital for a week. You know, last week, my mother passed away. She donated her eyes to my son who was born blind. Today is the first day he's looking at the world. How do you feel now? Empathy. You know, just because somebody at the age of 20 is talking about the aeroplane and things like this, we cannot judge anybody. There must be some reason why whatever is happening. Our kindness is important instead of just assuming something. So sight is what we see with our eyes, and vision is the art of seeing something that is invisible to others. And it is felt in the heart. This is one example. Another one was my friend from California calls me, Vijay, I got a situation. I need your help. I don't know what to do. I think what I'm going to do is totally wrong, immoral. I said, what are you saying, Liz? She said, she just got a puppy last month for her birthday, and her old dog, which was 17 years old, died last 2 months ago. She says, Vijay, I want to sterilize this dog. Whenever it is empathy, we want to listen to them, acknowledge what they have understood. So I said, yes, you are right. If you want to do it, no, but I don't want to do it. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. I don't know what to do. Then I said, Liz, here is the situation. If you sterilize this dog is just 3 years old and just came to your house, you may have a better bonding in the future. Or if you don't do it, next year or a year after, this may have 3 puppies, 5 puppies. Then you are in the position where you have to separate the puppies from the mother. Now you are in a moral question situation. So think about it and do what is for the common good. I didn't tell her what to do, but I made her think about it and make a decision on her own. Then now looking at it as I enter this, I'm looking at the timer, and the timer is not limiting my time and belittling me. The timer is making me use my most precious commodity in a very productive way. The grammarian is not belittling my language, but helping me to be a better communicator. The counter is helping me from stuttering and stammering. The table topic master is triggering my imagination and creativity. Last but not least, the speech evaluator. I'm always afraid of that person, but that person is holding the torch so that I don't trip and fall. Now, what do you think? Empathy is being kind and considerate and gentle to all human beings that come across our path. Now to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you.
Oh, very close.
Vijay.
6
Stop
seconds.
recording.